Okay, Obedient Dead. I think anybody who's played this game knows that Obedient Dead is a powerhouse. It's unbelievable. Cards like Phyrexian Obliterator, Grizzlebrand, the Grave Titan, Rise from the Grave, Massacre Worm, all the murders. This is a strange hand. It doesn't have any creatures, but it does have some removal. You know what? I'm going to risk it. I normally am wary of a hand with this much land. It normally means I'm just going to get a ton of land. Man, I play a ton of Jace. There is just so much mill being used on the iPad. I don't know if it's just the iPad or what. But, yeah. If he gets an aggressive mill going on me, that card's going to be big soon. So Murder is going to be used. Otherwise, I could try to just hold it off with Liliana's Spectre. Tendrils of Corruption is a nice card to have. Wow. Man, good thing he doesn't have the Hedron Crab, because that would get out of control quickly. Thought Scour. So he's starting his mill. Yeah, you can see that he's not too experienced. Two cards I wish I had, especially when I'm playing mill. Yeah, you can tell he's not too experienced because he used his Thought Scour during his turn when he really should have used it during mine. So I got a Grizzlebrand there. I kind of wish I didn't. In fact, I wish it was reversed. I wish I had gotten the Rise from the Grave and that the Grizzlebrand had gone to the graveyard, because that means I'm that much sooner getting out that beast. Of course, he could just bounce it later on, but the sooner I get it out, the better I do. That's basically the math of it. So he's not playing anything. Probably means he has a counter. Still trying to, you know what, I'd rather get him to counter Liliana's Spectre. No, he's not going to, oh yes, there it goes. There's going to be the counter. I'd rather him counter that than counter a Murder, which would come later. No, he's going to leave it on. Which is fine, because it means he's going to have to get 8 cards in my graveyard before he wants to attack with one of those Phantasms again. Which is A-okay by me. I'm surprised he discarded the Visions of Beyond. I would have discarded that, the Medallion. But to each his own. No, he's not going to attack. That's just throwing... What? Is he going to try to bounce my guy? I guess that's what he's going to do, but you want to bounce it before I block. Maybe he just doesn't realize how great a Jace's Phantasm is. That seems like a tremendous waste. That is strange and confusing to me. He's not going to like to see this. That's kind of funny. I just lost one. Here comes another. Is he going to counter this time? I really hope he uses the counter on something like that. Yeah, there it goes. Counterspell is such a great card. It's a tremendous waste on a card like Liliana's Spectre. Unless the other card in his hand was so good he didn't want to lose it. But then you're just losing a counterspell. It makes no sense. So, I don't think I'm going to use the Tendrils of Corruption. Maybe I will. You know what? I'm torn on it. Tendrils of Corruption is, it has an upside that Murder doesn't have. I gain life. But the only reason why I'm considering not using it now is the longer I wait, the more life I'd get. So I think I'm just going to let the turn pass. I don't have really anything else to play because Grizzlebrand is too big. He needs 8, and I'm at 5 land. I don't even have enough land in my hand to play him. I'm going to see what he does here. The card is definitely going to die. He could counter it. If he does, so be it. Tendrils of Corruption. I'd rather have Murder in my hand anyways. It costs less, and it's just more versatile. Oh, it took him down. That's okay. So, now I wait to see what he can do. He could play the his Chancellor of the Spires. Oh, Mutilate is a nice card to see. Next turn I'd be able to use Mutilate to take out Chancellor of the Spires. Right now I'm looking pretty tight on creatures. Again, my Diabolic Tutor would be a handy card right now. Yeah. Okay, so For everybody who plays Jace, do not play a Howling Mine unless you also have some mill going. Because right now, I am sitting better off than he is. I have more cards in hand, which gives me more options. That was a poor card to play. Why? I mean, yeah, he's going to get an extra card now, but I get an extra card, and it's no downside for me, for him. So, it seems like such a waste. Let's see what he does. I could tap one of his lands, but with 7 lands, it seems kind of redundant. Oh, alright. Now, if I had 1 extra land, I'd play Myers Toll to see if he has any counters, and then play Griselbrand. I'm going to pass the turn. I really don't want to lose Griselbrand, because his deck does have things like Body Double, which can pull from my graveyard. So I'm hoping for another land next turn, and then I'll try to get out any counter he has, and then Griselbrand hits the board. Okay, that guy's definitely dying before my turn is up. That guy sucks. Alright, now this is some magic right here. I'm going to kill his creature before Clone can clone anything, and then when Clone hits the board, he's got nothing. Well, I definitely know he has no counters now because he just used Into the Royal, but he still loses his Clone, which makes me very happy. Yeah, he's still losing the Clone. He doesn't realize it yet. That's great. I don't even have to... You know what? I could still play Myers Toll if I wanted to. Do I want to play Myers Toll? The only reason I'm considering not to is because I'd be able to take out Massacre Worm. You know what? I'd rather not lose any more cards. So... that guy is going to go away. Myers Toll. Alright, so Dreamborn Muse, you suck and you're gone. And then here comes the big guy, Griselbrand. That is wonderful. Next turn, my Vampire Nighthawk is probably going to make an appearance, because that is one of the best cards in the deck. It's an amazing, amazing creature. And then, depending on what he plays, I might use my Massacre Worm. I don't want to use my Mutilate anymore, unless I'm in dire straits. Normally, I'd even consider using my Griselbrand ability right now, but there's really no point, because, really, I mean, oh, that sucks. That does suck. Okay, so I'm going to lose my Vampire Nighthawk, my Mutilate, my Massacre Worm. Oh, but I got a Rise from the Grave and a Phyrexian Obliterator? Are you kidding me? That's way better. Alright, so now, what do I want to use? So, I think I'm going to launch in. I could try to tap the Jace, but I don't think I want to. I'd rather see if I can destroy him. I actually have some kill in my hand with Befoul. I also have the Grave Titan. I could play Grave Titan and Befoul, which isn't a bad idea. Yeah, okay, I'm going to play Befoul. See if he counters it. Will he counter? No. Okay, next out, Grave Titan. So I played Grave Titan over Phyrexian Obliterator because Grave Titan gives me more creatures, and right now that's kind of what I want to do, because he does have a lot of bounce, so Phyrexian Obliterator is much easier to bounce, and there's no benefit if he comes back to the board. Grave Titan has so much enter the board. Oh, what's he going to send away? Yeah, the Griselbrand, that's okay. Thought Scour. Do I want to pull anything from my graveyard? No, I don't think so. I mean, the only thing I would... Wow, he's going for a serious mill right now. I'm not looking too dire, though. And he used up his entire hand, so I know he doesn't have... Ooh. You know what? Okay, I'm going to go in with everything. I'm going to play Runescarred Demon. And I'm going to look... Wait, before I do... basically, I want Corrupt. Corrupt can target him directly. And that's a great game finisher in a situation like this. In case my creatures can't do the job. Have I lost Corrupt? Nope, that's perfect. Okay, so Rune-Scarred Demon pulls any card from your deck. And right now, the card I really want to pull is a card that can do direct damage. I don't believe I have Exsanguinate in my build. No, it doesn't look like I do. So Corrupt is going to do the same job. You know what? Sure, I'll play a Medallion. And while I'm at it, I might as well play a Shade. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to play a Fume Splitter. Because just in case, I might want to tap something of his. I can't imagine what, but you never know. So he basically would have to play. I don't know if Dream Puppets has Sleep. Sleep would be a card that taps all of my creatures. If it did, he'd be able to live another turn. Otherwise, I think he's dead with Corrupt. Oh, there you go. Okay, so he's taken. No, I don't know what he was trying to do there. Some mind control for a second. I think he wanted to take the Grave Titan, but even that wouldn't have saved him. Alright, I'm going to be merciful, and I'm just going to do Corrupt on him. Player, you. So this was a bit of a stomp. He never really stood much of a chance. Part of it is the fact that his deck is not really made to outlast guys like mine. Part of it is he just didn't play very well. I'm sorry, whoever you were. You just did not play very well. And part of it is my deck is just so powerful. That's what Obedient Dead does for you. It's just threat after threat after threat. You can never deal with it enough. Alright, well, thanks for watching. See you next time.